Hello everybody and welcome to my video on decorating a plant stand as a green waterfall. You will need two corner flower shelves, which can be put together forming a semicircle and can be used to display about 16 potted plants. The first plant is already attached to the wall, so I will put only the pot on the shelf. This is Scindapsus exotica. I grew it from cuttings with two leaves, and this shelf is its permanent residence in my house. The second plant is pteris, also known as the silver lace fern. It usually faces many problems when grown indoors. I would say this pteris is absolutely not adapted to live in room conditions, so I keep it under a glass dome. I would not recommend this plant, I just have it as a part of my fern collection. Alocasia black velvet is a stunning and unique plant that adds a touch of drama and elegance to any space. It has slightly stretched out to the light, despite being illuminated by a plant lamp. A little further in this video I will show what kind of lamp I light this shelving with plants in winter. Oxalis volcanicola variegata, plum crazy, is a relatively easy to care for plant. Regular pruning of stems that grow without pink variegation prevents it from becoming completely dark brown. Plum crazy doesn't produce seeds or bulbs. It can be propagated by division or by stem cuttings. In some cultures, Epiphyllum anguliga is believed to bring good luck and prosperity to the household. The fishbone cactus has long, flat and segmented stems that resemble a fishbone. The plant produces beautiful fragrant white flowers that bloom at night. The plant number 6 is a hybrid orchid that originated in Belgium in the early 1990s. It bloomed last summer. There are two dry flower stalks and a new plant that has appeared nearby and will bloom next summer. It's time to add a second corner element to continue creating a green waterfall with tropical plants. From September to March I use this 4-head lamp, 10 watts each. This is honestly one of the weakest lamps. Its grow light only partly reaches the bottom plants, but together with the daylight from a window above, it is enough to overwinter these low light plants. Let's continue to fill the shelves with plants, and at the end of the video we will enjoy the result. Chamaedorea elegans variegata. This plant prefers bright and direct light, that's why it goes on the top. I knew that it may lose its variegation with time. Now I am 100% sure about it. It makes no sense to overpay for a variegated baby plant, Chamaedorea. All of my plants are planted in pots with drainage holes and placed in decorative pots that serve as a drip tray for excess water. I am trying to cover the pots with foliage so that they are not visible at all and give the impression of a green, smooth transition from the top row to the bottom. Phalaenopsis mantapinida is a beautiful orchid species that is native to the Indonesian island of Nusa Penida. I bought it half a year ago and grew it in this place. The young plant will bloom for the first time for me. Ludisia, or black jewel orchid, has a noticeable phase of growth and dormancy. Usually a couple of months after flowering, it yellows the leaves so that only bare stems remain. The main thing is not to throw away the plant. Wait until it wakes up. Regular pruning will help keep your syngonium plant looking lush and full. Pinch back new bold and leggy winter growth to encourage branching and remove any dead or yellowing leaves. A year ago I noticed on my panda one branch with white leaves. I separated this branch and now the Syngonium panda sport is growing. Sport is a specific type of mutation that occurs in a single branch or shoot of a plant. This mutation can result in new growth pattern, leaf shape or flower color that is different from the rest of the plant. There is my flamingo flower. Anthurium andrianum blooms all year round with 2 or 3 flowers that don't fade for a very long time. There are still 3 plants left to complete my flower stand. I've been growing this pink cloud for a long time. I've trimmed this bush many times and shared cuttings with friends. The plant is easy to root and water. In summer the pink color will become very saturated. There are 4 plants in my composition that can be toxic if ingested by pets or children. Please find an alternative to Anthurium, Scindapsus, Syngonium and Aglaonema if you have children or pets. And in the end, the 16th element in my display. This is a pot with 5 different varieties of Coleus. I brought them from Ukraine to Germany 7 years ago and keep their cuttings in the house every winter. It remains to add a sweet fragrant note in the form of Hoya retusa in my composition of plants. It is relatively easy to care for, preferring bright indirect light and well-draining soil. It is a succulent plant, which means it stores water in its leaves and stems, allowing it to survive in dry conditions. I water it about twice a month in winter. The plant is not considered toxic to humans or animals. For 3 years I have never noticed pests on this Hoya. The only minus of this plant is the sweet nectar that falls on the floor from numerous flowers, and the bloom of this Hoya lasts about 9 months a year. And there you have it! A beautiful flower shelf decorated as a green waterfall. I hope this video has inspired you to create your own lush and beautiful indoor garden using a plant stand. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips and inspiration. Bye!